Chat, YouTube. It's time to jog the moth. You know Yawg, you love Yawg. Yawg's been around forever. And this build is not playing any Birthing Rituals, not playing any Nightmares, nothing fancy, no Marionette Apprentice even, still just on the one Blood Artist. We gotta add a couple of Meat Hook Massacres into the sideboard, probably over like 2 Fatal Pushes. Play 2 Push, 2 Meat Hook Massacre. I think Meat Hook Massacre is just too important right now against the energy decks. So, if you're a YouTube viewer, just make that change. I'm not gonna re-upload the entire deck list for it, sorry. But I think Meat Hook Massacre is very, very good right now. One drop wise, we got for Delighted Halfling and the Ignoble Hierarch as our mana dorks. Pretty staple to have 5 mana dorks. This list is not running any innkeepers either, and only 3 wall of roots, so a little bit lighter on the mana dorks than the usual Yawg lists, but this one's just running the 4 Young Wolves as the Undire, no Strangler Rugast in this list, the 1 Haywire Might to snipe enchantments and artifacts, the 1 Blood Artist to win, 3 copies of Bowmaster because it's really, really good right now, 4 Malevolent Rumble, another Yawg staple fills the graveyard, finds the Yawgmoth, 1 copy of Springheart Nantuko, which just makes more dudes whenever you cast whenever you play a land and fetch. Makes a couple of insect tokens that you can use for fodder. The Wall of Roots that we discussed earlier for the Mandoric Soul Cauldron instead of Nightmare, which is super interesting, but we have 4 copies of Grist, so it makes sense to have the Soul Cauldrons over the Nightmare for playing the 4 Grists. Although Nightmare with Grist is still pretty good too. We got the 1 Fulminated Mage in the main deck that you can cord for, a Stone Rain and put under the Cauldron, and then 1 Bogart Trawler. As our MDFC that we can cord forward to exile the graveyard, 4 copies of Yawgmoth, 1 copy of Walking Ballista that we can put under the Cauldron, and win via Young Wolf with a Wall of Roots and a Walking Ballista under the Soul Cauldron wins the game. Ping your opponent for infinite damage. Got 3 copies of Quarter Calling. Kind of surprised to not see the full 4, but we'll try out 3. Mana base wise, we got 2 copies of Shifting Woodland, a couple copies of Underground Mortuary, 2 Besagus and the Dryad Arbors like the fancy lands. Everything else is mostly just fetches and shocks and surveils. Sideboard wise, we got 1 copy of Cling to Dust as our graveyard hate of choice, 2 Fatal Pushes, 2 Meat Hook Massacres for the creature decks, a couple copies of Thoughtseize for the non-interactive matchups, 2 Endurances for more graveyard hate, 1 Force of Vigor to hate on that 1 Amulet Titan player that's still left, a couple more copies of Fulminator Mage to put under the Soul Cauldron, an additional Haywire Might, a couple of Damping Spheres, and a Soulless Jailer for the Storm matchup. Let me turn the mic down a little bit, it's a little loud. But yeah, that's the deck, and let's play some matches. 2-3 type of deck? Nah, I'll be fine. Subscribe to my only brand for more premium content. That's pretty good. I can get rid of these upkeep stops now that I'm not playing Lantern Control. Less. I'm gonna skip the challenge tonight. Not Lantern, that's for sure. Bobbles me. Undercity Sewer. It's pretty good, actually, right? Wall, and then remove a counter, shock in the Overgrown Tomb, play Agatha's Soul Cauldron, steal the Nethergoyf, put the counter on, I guess, Halfling. I don't know if it really matters between the two. Boros Energy in the side, 2 Forkable and 2 Flame Slash to kill Sunclench would be too much. I would recommend Chain to the Rocks. I think Chain to the Rocks is more versatile. Over Flame Slash. Because the blue-black decks also just can't deal with Chain to the Rocks. They have 0 enchantment hate. So if you Chain to the Rocks a Frog, you can Chain to the Rocks a Murktide. Can I cord for Grizz? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes. I think I'm gonna cord for Grizz here. I could get Dryad Arbor too. So add a green. App to add a green. Oh no, wait, I can't, right? 1, 2, 3, 1. I messed up. Whoops. I was like, oh, with this Delighted Halfling ability, it'll be able to tap for mana. And I realized I'm already tapping to convoke it. I was one short. It's alright, we'll go for it next turn. Assuming this Dryad Arbor doesn't die. Now I kind of look like an idiot for just like letting my Dryad Arbor be exposed to Bowmaster. However, if they Bowmaster the Dryad Arbor, that's kind of fine. Okay, I guess I'm gonna Quarter Calling. Green. Oops. Okay, green that way. Green, green. Cord for 2. Sup, Slayer? I choose probably Bowmasters. Maybe it's Walking Ballista. Does you have the Soul Cauldron out? Nah. Well, maybe. Nah. Nanduko? Yeah, I don't think Jotun Grunt's very good. I'm gonna assume that maybe they have a Frogger and Murktide as a follow-up here. Huh. Let's get... Let's get Ballista. I don't know if that's correct or not. But I do have the Wall of Roots already, so if I top deck Yawgmoth and I eat Ballista, then make something happen. There's the frog. Kind of expected the frog to show up. Springheart Nantuko. I could bestow that on the Blood Artist and then make a bunch of copies of Blood Artist. It's kind of sick. 1, 2. Make a copy. And then I remove a green. Fetch and then make another copy. So I can get basic swamp too. Alright, we got 3 blood artists. Concedes the 3 blood artists. What's wrong, opponent? You want to play against 3 blood artists? I don't understand. I thought we were having so much fun. I'm gonna take these fatal pushes and these endurances. Thoughtseize is probably good. Maybe. What's up, Lyra? I don't think I want Ignoble Hierarch because it's just edge to Bowmaster. Same with Haywire Mind. We're probably gonna have Toxic Deluge post board, so we need to be a little bit cognizant of that. I don't know if that was a weird concession because they're just getting drained every time for 3 and they're at 14. Plus, I have a Ballista in the graveyard, so I can like choose when to kill my own creatures. I don't think it was a completely unreasonable concession. I'm just surprised they couldn't kill the Blood Artist. Or chose not to kill the Blood Artist. I gotta get rid of 4 cards here. Maybe a Wall of Roots, a Yawgmoth. Honestly, this Ballista was like not even that good. And then maybe Fulminator Mage can come out too. Fulminator Mage probably has this like niche spots where it's good. I don't know if I need it though. I'll get away without it. His hand's mediocre. Keep. Cycle Street Race. Is this Death Shadow? Is somebody brave enough to register the card Death Shadow in current modern? I got bobbles. Bobbles on bobbles. I like almost. I almost want to pitch Endurance so I don't get early Murktided, but if I do get early Murktided, it's only going to be like a 4/4, maybe 5/5. Undercity Sewers. Inzagoyf. Cast the Thoughtseize. Probably takes my Soul Cauldron if I had to guess. I think it's the best card in my hand. Yeah. Mortuary, simply surveil another soul cauldron on top. Never mind. Bogart, I think, goes to the graveyard because I already have endurance in my hand. Yawgmoth. Can't even cast this Yawgmoth. Oh, what is September? I forgot about that. It's like discounted subs by 20%? Does that sound right? Something like that. Goof. Second goof. Let's cast this free rumble. I could pick up a Nantuko. Or I could pick up the land necessary to cast Yawgmoth. I think I just pick up the land, unfortunately. Maybe I main phase this endurance. I think I do main phase this endurance. Seems like the smart thing to do here. I want to get blown up by Drown in the Locker counterspell. Bye, Goifs. O1s. Can I use this? I have enchantment, creature, land, artifact. I can, which means I can turn this into a soul cauldron and start eating their graveyard. What's up, Void? I actually don't think I attack here because I'm out of court calling. But I think I'm most likely just going to activate Shifting Woodland and start eating the graveyard. I think I'm going to skip out on the challenge tonight. Kind of just want to try out a few decks today. Um, so I can eat Ogre Trawler and put a counter on Endurance. I think bad like putting the counter on Endurance. I can put it on the Wall of Roots. Probably putting it on the Endurance though. My Shifting Woodland has a Bogart Trawler under it now. I'm to sneeze on him. Counter spells my sneeze. I'm kind of surprised they blocked. I'm gonna eat this Goif. Grow Endurance. Grow. They may attack me for 2 if they want. I think I should have done that on end step, right? Until end of turn. Yeah, I should have done that on end step. Not that it's very relevant here. Toxic Deluge. That's a painful deluge for them. Yawgmoth. Dryad Arbor. I can't cord for anything. Missing a green here. Raug. Hi, Dryad Arbor. Push. Yeah, sorry, no lantern today. It's not because I hate you guys. I just really hate lantern. Go for 3. Grist? Grist looks good. And we'll kill your frog. Ah, let's let the frog die. Pushes the Yawg. That's fine. Trades frog for Yawg. Not cool, big dog. That's an inconvenience. There's a modern super qualifier tomorrow. I made 2. They're taking Soul Cauldron and Yawg. I would like to copy Soul Cauldron. And then eat this Yawg. Put it on Wall of Roots. I gotta draw 2 cards. Oh, this is end step? That's true. I don't have to do anything, Alright. Your turn. Oh no, it stops. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. Until end of turn, Yeah, I thought it would persist through their turn. I guess until end of turn is not the beginning of the end step. That makes sense. It's a big shadow. Yo, PK, thank you for the 11 months. I think they might be a little didge. What can I do here? If I have this Gristle, they can eat 2 creatures. Alright, I think I know the line. It's old grist, and then when they eat creatures in response, I use Shifting Woodland to make a copy of something. I guess I play the 1/1 too. Might as well. Okay, I just scooped. That's cool. Yeah, I copy Grist, I guess, and then I Legend Rule Grist, put the other one in the graveyard, and then minus kill the Death Shadow. Actually, how does that work? Do Planeswalkers enter with loyalty if you copy them with Shifting Woodland? I have no idea. No? Okay. I would have messed up royally then. Don't do it, Dingo. Anna? Mulligan. Also Mulligan. Is there a Brainwave channel that's only from JRPGs? I don't know. This one's like slash game, which is all video game music. I guess I'm gonna keep a one-lander. Prime will be available August 29th. Wait a minute, it is August 29th. Top. Go. I feel like I'm just so far away from Yogg, though. You know, having one land. I'm better off just trying to chord for Yogg. Abilities of Planeswalkers are activated abilities. They're not triggered abilities. So no. You can consign the trigger of dealing damage upstairs. But you can't stop it from making a cat. Moto's taking a small break. So yes and no, I guess, is the answer. I don't think I'm coding for 2 drops. I'm probably just playing Grist instead. And drawing land to land, pretty fortunate. They also don't have Kozilek's command. Might just be getting breached. I'm gonna try to Fulminator and Mage them next turn. Halo Tractor. That's a pretty good draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play Haywire my Cord for 3. Fulminate the Ugins Lab, and then pass with Haywire Might mana. I don't know why they didn't draw in response. The Ugins Lab came back. They again didn't draw in response. Okay. Give me this Fulminator. I got things to do with this Fulminator. Pop. They didn't return the Emrakul. Pop. I'm making some interesting plays. Not drawing with the ring, not returning their Emrakul. Guess they have Kozilek's command. And now they're complaining in chat. They said 3 games in a row, losing to a mulligan to 5. Not sure it's the mulligans that's doing it, opponent. Take the Yawgmoth. So I think they have Kozilek's command. Exile a card from the graveyard. I wanted to keep the Haywire Might in there in case they did. Alright, let's take Damping Sphere. 2 Fulminators. I think the Force of Vigor's okay. Thoughtseize. Ignoble out. Couple of Grists out. I think Grist is great in the matchup. I think I like the Walking Ballista package though. Enough to keep it in. Maybe 1 Wolf can come out, 1 Wall can come out, 1 Rumble. I think the Bowmasters are good. Maybe actually I'd take out the Bogart Trawler. That's pretty good. Good old reliable Yagi. How you doing, Mug? Devour. Yeah, you can consign the -2 of a Grist because as soon as they sacrifice a creature, it puts a trigger on the stack that you can consign after that. So you can make them sacrifice the creature and then consign the trigger that's about to hit your creature. Debate between Thought Seizing and just playing out the Delighted Halfling. I think I like playing out the Halfling a little bit better. But I don't hate Thought Seizing probing for Kozilek's command. Speaking of Kozilek's command. Alright, play Shifting Woodland. Play Wall of Roots. Play Damping Sphere. Your turn. Not my wall. Hmm. Trumble for a land here. What's up, bunny? Let's take basic swamp. I'll play the Agatha Soul Cauldron. They should eat my Wall of Roots in response here. We'll see if they actually do, or just kill my halfling. Just killing my halfling. Puts one on top. Might be ring. It's a talisman. Hammercool, Kozilek's Return, Talisman. Why don't they play the other talisman? They're just holding up Kozilek's Return. I guess I'm gonna take the Kozilek's Return. I gotta play Young Wolf or Bowmasters. I guess I just wait until the Bowmasters. Although if I play the Young Wolf and I eat the Wall of Roots, I can go Chord for Ballista and win the game. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'll play the Young Wolf. Assuming I didn't take the Ballista out anyways. I don't think I did, right? Yeah, I didn't. Ballista, target Ballista, onto the Wolfie, remove a +1/+1 counter, make a mana, remove a +1/+1 counter. Welcome back, Wolfie. Make a mana, remove a +1/+1 counter. Make mana, remove counter. This wolf's got a gun. Alright, they scooped. My favorite play with the whole Walking Ballista Young Wolf Wall of Roots thing is when I was playing against Scales at Hunter Burden, I think it was, and I stole my opponent's Ballista with my Cauldron. I comboed them. Forest Ancient Stirrings. For a Talisman. I guess we're getting the run back of this matchup. I gotta accelerate pretty fast here so I can fulminate them. Halfling, go. Then we'll Bowmaster, and then we can go Chord for Fulminator. And then try to rumble into, like, Soul Cauldron or something. I don't know if they have Cozy's Command. Ooh, you have the Cozy Command. 1, 2, 3. No, I can't. I definitely can't play the Grist. But can I rumble? I rumble, it's 1, 2, and I make a spawn, and it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess I could rumble first. Yeah, let's do that. Found a Yawgmoth. I guess I take the Yawgmoth. I'll let them do whatever. But I'm just gonna pass the turn. And I'll get the Fulminated Mage in their upkeep. In case they're like, surprise, I was holding up Kozilek's command. I just cast Yawg also. I think taking him off of some lands is decent though, unless they're just gonna like make spawn tokens. Spy on tokens. So I let this happen. Maybe I was supposed to get a second Bowmaster here. Take out 2 spawns. But the Fulminated Mage takes out 2 mana as opposed to the Bowmaster taking out 1. Oh, I guess I could core for Yogg, right? Is that better than Fulminator? Sack, target, sack, target. I don't know. They have 1, 2. I can still get breached, but I can get breached either way, I guess. I'm just gonna get the Fulminator. I think it sets me up better for future turns. This is assuming they don't have the breach Emrakul stuff, because if they have the breach Emrakul stuff, I'm gonna be sent back to the Stone Age. What's up, generic? Sure. Hit my woodland. Grabbing a temple. See if we can draw anything helpful. That's pretty helpful. And let's go to combat and attack. 4-2. Pass. Yeah, I'm playing some Yogg, then I'm gonna play some Jeskai, and then Energy later. Try not to get breached or dusted. Both of those would be pretty bad for me. That's fine. I'd be surprised if I wasn't able to combo kill them this turn. Shifting Woodland. Let's float a black mana. Uh-oh. Alright, there's the second Yawgmoth, which is Pog. That means any quarter calling wins me the game. I think I'm gonna go down to, like, nothing to find this quarter calling also. There's 2 left in the deck, I believe. Or I could draw the Blood Artist naturally. Many lands. Another Bowmaster. I'm risking it for the biscuit here. That's a pretty good alternative, I guess. Bowmaster, kill the Myco spawn, and then Stone Rain them like 3 times. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be sufficient. Give me this Fulminator Mage, and then I want to put it on this. And then we go up, up, up. Up. No, come back. I wasn't done Stone Raining you. Remember when they Stone Rained me twice and I Stone Rained them 4 times? Boring gameplay, please ban. Let's get rid of a Young Wolf, a wall. Couple of grists. I go down to 1 grist in this matchup. Yeah, Necro's still pretty good post bans. I don't think the deck really needed grief. Couple of halflings, Dismember. Echo's Lex Command. I'm gonna leave on Thoughtseize here. So I think I need to take this Kozilek's Command. Actually, I think I need to take this One Ring. Not sure, Mr. Skittles. Probably pretty fine. I think Yogg has legs. When it passes. Let's go Wall and then Yawgmoth. I don't know if it's gonna fall in like top 5 territory, but top 10 for sure. Nice Thoughtseize. Hey, it's tough, man. I think Birthing Ritual is a slow card. I kind of prefer just like the all-in Quarter Calling versions more. Dig through time and make 5 mana. Probably still more beatable than the ring, which is the sad part. Kicked Myco Spawn. Oh, you got a third? Oh. I'll let my buddy know. What do they have in hand if they put Ugin's Lab and have Talisman? This confuses me. True Blood Artist. Let me think. Because I can't even cast Yogg right now. I think I was supposed to maybe chord for Delighted Halfling in response. That's probably what I should have done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It sucks. Not looking great. I think I'm gonna get devoured. Oh, he's gotta pass. Yeah, I should have courted for Halfling or Noble Hierarch. I boarded out the Noble, so Halfling. Here's Ulapog. I guess I can get another. No, I can't get a Wall of Roots. I have to get a Halfling. It's gonna be very tricky to win this game. I don't think that's true. I need to produce 1 black man. I don't think I can win this game at all. So I can't get this Blood Artist down also. I'm gonna get annihilated for 1,000,000. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I messed that game up. I needed to cord for Delighted Halfling sooner. Alright, well, let's run it back. This time play a little bit better. Do I keep the hand of Fulminator Mage? And nothing else? Probably. Against the Through the Breach deck, there aren't a lot of hate cards, honestly. The most hateful part, or the most hateful thing you can do against Through the Breach is just hope they brick. Because the deck's very inconsistent. Yo, Nesco, thank you for the prime of the 10 months. No, it won't. You can't gaslight me like this. This deck's like Goryo's. It reminds me of Goryo's. It often just loses to itself. Bowmasters. I actually don't think I want Bowmasters because I am going to Rumble next turn. Or Wall. Wall's good. Temple. That Temple's Dunzos. Pick up a second Fulminator. Give me that Temple. Yeah, cast your Kozilek's command. You're right, Kadors, it's not Lantern. Lantern's for later. He's the Fulminator Mage out of the graveyard. Yeah, that makes sense. So I have Sorcery, Instant, Land, Creature, which means the Shifting Woodland's on, which means I get to Fulminator them, and then Shifting Woodland, and then Fulminator them again, and then Besieger them. And then force something. Cool. They have another Kozilek's command. And drew another Shifting Woodland, which is essentially another Fulminator Mage. I ain't done fulminating. Are we gonna win the game? That's not for me to decide. Yeah, same way as Lantern. We just wait. Lantern was something. Oh, Damping Sphere. Still not sure I'm gonna win this game, but blow up all their lands. Hell no. You ain't getting that Emrakul back. I guess they do get the Emrakul back. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I thought the Emrakul would be gone forever. The Emrakul's not in exile currently. My opponent said I was confused by interaction yesterday because it does return the card anyways. I thought it would exile it. Same. TBH. Today I learned. I didn't know that. Goodbye, Damping Sphere. Alright, I need to draw something that's like not a land. That'd be great. They're just passing. It might be worth it just to blow up this grove with the Burn Willows. I'll just untap. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. Transform into a bowman could be clutch. I was thinking just stone rain them. And then put the fulminator underneath. And then stone rain them again. Oops, all stone rains. They're holding their forest. I love it. I'm just here to blow up lands. Tier 5 deck Golgari land destruction. They're not playing their land. That's so bold. I respect it though. I want to kill the grove, but they're not letting me. This Yawgmoth is my win con now. GG's. Yay, Yawgmoth. They play a lot of forests. I can't keep this. Nope. Sure. I'm putting back Yawg. Might be wrong, but back Yawg here though. I'm gonna kill my delighted halfling. No, surveil land. Entombs Flage. So sad. Agony. Oh, bin Soul Cauldron. Soul Cauldron, no. This having the clause that says your cast can't be blocked is kind of messed up. Johnny's such a good card. My grist. Oh, my halfling. Binned another Soul Cauldron. Yo. So I can copy Soul Cauldron, right? Because I have creature, land, instant sorcery. Can also copy Grist over and over, which is kind of cool. Oh, sequencing. Oh no, never mind. I thought they zeroed. Gotta kill Grist, right? Yeah. You're gonna play new Grist. That's true, copying Grist doesn't work, I keep forgetting. I lied. Copying Grist, not good. I gotta learn by doing it once. Keep talking about that line, and I'm just like, oh yeah. It just doesn't work at all. And they're one card away from escaping this Flage. They have Ring. Oh, shifting woodland for Yogg. Oh boy, here we go. Guess I could draw a few more. Reset the Yawgmoth. I will lose either the Grist or the Yawgmoth here, though. Alright. We'll attack and pass, I think. Not trying to take a ton of damage here without being able to combo, because then the Flage could get me. Oh yeah, I'd attack for nothing. I forgot about ring protection. Attack just to prove a point, I guess. At least there's no hasty Flage. They're gonna kill my Grist. So I think I have him dead if I can find Quarter Calling. Actually, is Quarter Calling gonna do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap the Yawgmoth. 1, 2, 3. Land drop. Maybe not. Either killing a Yawgmoth. They have a 1-mana removal spell. Is that why? I don't feel like this made a ton of sense to me if they didn't have a 1-mana removal spell. I could bounce the Young Wolves and try to find Quarter Calling here. But I don't think I need to take that risk. I think I'm in a pretty commanding position. I could probably just slow play it here. Yeah, there's behind Giganta. Discharge, kill Grist. I'm gonna Bowmasters my Grist. Deny them some energy. Surveil, Wall of Roots, don't need that. Yawgmoth. Fancy meeting you here, Yawg. Again, I think I just want to keep my life total like relatively high. I draw a few cards here, maybe. I'm just not sure I need to. Discharge the Yawg. Alright, let's draw like 2 or 3 cards here. But I can just woodland this Yawg again. That's not that big of a deal. If I want to go all the way, I could try to find Quarter Calling and win the game on the spot. Again, not sure I need to. I have a couple draws though. Like 12 is a pretty healthy life total. I could win the game, or I could not. It's just risky, because if I whiff on the Quarter Calling and I go to like, I don't know, sub 6 life, I could just die to a random Lage Haste. There's the Blood Artist. Looks like they're F6'd. Alright, they scooped. Alright, let's take the Fatal Pushes, the Meat Hook Massacres. I want Fulminator Mage. I don't hate Haywire Might. Cling to Dust is probably fine for Flage as well. One Endurance could be okay. I don't want Ignoble. I don't think I want Spring Heart in this matchup either. Bogart Trawler is pretty fine. I think I could trim the Walking Ballista out of here. Wolf's actually probably pretty good in this matchup. Maybe one Soul Cauldron down, and then... I almost want to cut a Yogg, but I don't think this is correct. Nah, me likes Birthing Ritual. I don't. I think Birthing Ritual's slow. That's why I opted just for the Quarter Calling version. Yesterday, Timmy. All day yesterday. We ain't doing this again. You updated to have a Surveil land? Oh boy. This is like the Soul Cauldron Quarter Calling version as opposed to like the Birthing Ritual Quarter Calling version. I guess it's just Cauldron versus Ritual, really. No more Lantern. It's gonna be a soft ban on Lantern for the foreseeable future. I got a mulligan in his hand, it's too slow. It's a little bit better. It's got some interaction at least. Turn 1 Yawgmoth? Sign me up. The Jungest of Wolves. Johnny's such a problem. I think I'm gonna snipe this Cat Warrior. Because I have lethal if they want to flip this. If they flip it, that means they're gonna spend a removal spell on like Bowmasters or something. Does indeed flip it. Now, first things first, all creatures at Ajani. And then this Bowmaster is gonna bite the dust. We knew that though. I think a lot of people thought Ajani was like mid to bad. I'm also gonna hit my Yawgmoth maybe. That hand of removal. Let's take Blooming Marsh. No, let's take Yawgmoth. Yo, Jeff, think of the 8 months. Yeah, taking the Yawgmoth I think makes the most sense. By far. Yeah. I thought this was a forest, my bad. Alright, I'm cutting off this riot. That's enough bing bongs. Smedge. Stay Smedge forever. Eyes Jaggy. 1, 2. Yawgmoth. Wolf. It's fine. Mortuary. I don't think I can kill you, Johnny, no matter what, right? Like, I didn't miss a line that was gonna kill you, Johnny. I don't think. Bring one of them back. They banned both of my scamming cards. How am I supposed to scam without my scamming cards? MTGO was sweet. I made a bunch of blood artists earlier. Or gets less views. Yogg or control. Yogg. Agony. What's up, Burnt? Put a +1/+1 counter on each cat. Kill that one. You want to flip? Declines to flip. Wolf. No, I guess I don't want to spend that. Let's go Wall of Roots. Wolf. Sec. Draw. Let's reset the wolf. Oh, Bowmasters. Yeah, the clings for Flage. Correct. Yogg's energy matchup doesn't seem too bad so far. And the last card they have in hand is like Gigantha, right? Pretty sure they bought Gigantha this game. Yawgmoth's a hell of a drug. Yup. I think I'm just gonna gain some life here. I can probably just loop these wolves until we win. We won. That was the fastest win I've ever seen. Alright. Prediction time, chat. Will we 5-dash with Yawgmoth? Gambit time. His hand's a little slow. On the draw, I think this might be too slow. It's much better. I don't know which I should put back here between the Delighted Halfling and the Quarter Calling, but I think I'm keeping everything else. Like, I'm keeping these 5 on the left for sure. I don't know which of these to put back, though. Halfling. Yeah, I assume we'll draw a land, right? I know, right? Dead Baby Unicorn. Watsy hates us. Specifically you. And by proxy me. Is this Storm? Am I gonna explode? After saying how bad the Storm matchup is. Come on, Storm 'em. Please don't storm me. Uh-oh, I'm getting stormed. That's tough. Soul Cauldron. I don't think that's part of the equation here. I could, like, I guess if I get another turn, Stone Rain them, and then Fulminator, nah. No, the Yawgmoths, they do nothing. This matchup's not good. I have no ways of removing this Rel. I have to, like, Grist minus on it. One mana Reckless Impulse. Lost the flip. Got another Rel and a Reckless Impulse. I'd be very surprised if we stole this game 1. You could, like, main deck a Soulless Jailer. That's assuming I'm gonna get to untap here, which is like 50-50. Ritual questing druid. At least we have this Tekken music, I think. Is this Tekken? This is Sonic? That sounds like Tekken. Past in Flames? Oh, we're so dead. Maybe they lose 15 coin flips in a row. Mm-mm-mm. Why do we have to get Final Boss Storm? How good is this ultimate? Good enough for me to concede. Alright, you win. Dies on turn 2. Turn 3, I guess. I need these fatal pushes for Rel. Endurance. Grist is like useless. Fulminator's pretty bad. Blocking Ballista win is kind of real. Haywire Might's fine for taking out extra medallions. I think I want Force of Vigor. MTGO is probably a little slow. I think I want all the mana dorks. Could probably trim a Yawgmoth. Bowmaster seems poor. Play the Cling. Yeah, Cling's probably fine. I don't think this hand's good enough. Neither is this one. See what we can do. Maybe I need that Rumble. I should have taken Rumble over Haywire Might. Or Endurance. Matchup does not seem very good, I agree. Rumble over Roots. I think Roots stays in the hand 100%. It's the only way you're going to be able to accelerate unfairly. Otherwise, this hand just becomes way too slow. The Rumble does find the Damping Sphere in the Jailer, though, so I think I should have kept it over maybe Haywire Might. Rel. Rel. Uncastable Yawgmoth. I have the 4 mana too, which is so sad. Well, hopefully I can Endurance and Fizzle past in Flames if they go off. Being able to slam the Yawg and then kill this Rao would be so good. Green, 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 green. Have him draw Fatal Push, which is also uncastable. Smile. Found another Realm. Alright, we found Storm's biggest weakness. Itself. They're still trying for it. Yawgmoth's back on the menu, boys. Yawgmoth's not bad. I just has a very bad Storm matchup, I think. Hardened Scales are a cookbook deck. So they're doing 3 damage here. Because they want to flip and then minus, I guess. I would love to know too, Bunny. Oh, they're grape shot in my board. Oh, that's unfortunate. They have main deck grape shot. Seems a little weird. Oh, we'll smack this Rel. And they're gonna play a new Rel. And land from exile. Hopefully this endurance kind of slowed him down a little bit. The Dingo Jace the Mind Sculptors are 260. That's so sad. I like the Dingo Mind Sculptors a lot. What do you think of running empty without Alchemist Gambit? I think it's fine. Like one empty in the board, and then you could just play it like Thassa's Oracle. You don't really need Gambit. Rack Zafetch Mortuary. I don't want a Blood Artist. Rumble into a Soul Cauldron. I think that's fine. So kind of have to attack this rail though. Cauldron sweet. And we could turn Endurance into Halfling and maybe cast Yawgmoth that way if we wanted to. But for now, I'm just going to hold this up in case they have some sort of Past in Flames line. There's one card on top. That's your magic card of all time. Cauldron is probably a magic card. Maybe. Cauldron's mine. I made this. 4 mana. What is this? Yeah, I played Ring in mine too. Ring's pretty dang good. Shatter Skull Smashing for 5. Can't really stop that. This is Rumble Yogg. No Birthing Ritual though. Single Ring. I've been playing 2. I've seen lists play anywhere from 0 to 4. All to varying degrees of success. Can we talk about how good the Soulless Jailer is right now? Beats by Ral. I would never die to Beats by Ral. Yeah, do you think there's a timeline where the One Ring isn't banned because of Post Malone? No shot. 1 mana Wish. For Brotherhood's End. Destroy all artifacts of mana value 3 or less. Not cool, opponent. It's gonna pop their medallion also. Well, I guess I'm just gonna take their Wish out of the graveyard then. Oh, I'm so dead. I don't think this y'all. I mean, I could turn this into a Soulless Jailer. These are both instants, though. That's really awkward. So I could turn my Shifting Woodland into a Soulless Jailer during their upkeep, but they can cast both of these in response. Maybe it's better to do it anyways, and then Yogg the following turn. I can't do it on my end step. It says until end of turn, not until the beginning of the end step. Found that out earlier this league. Problem with this line is like I'm not making any impact on either of these rels. Casting Manamorphose. I'm kind of hoping they just die to their own rel coin flips. Wins the flip, never mind. That's cool. Won the flip again. Like, the good news is they probably won't be able to cast either of these exiled cards off of Mountain Ritual. Or they can play Mountain and cast Ritual. They have to cast Ritual right now. They won 3 flips in a row. This is cheating. Meanwhile, here's my tap jailer. Mountain Medallion. Yawgmoth. I don't really have many other options other than Yawgmoth. I gotta pressure this Ral. I can't just keep making Soulless Jailer every turn. Dies of Storm, dies of Cringe, dies of Storm again. I'm not saying it's over, but I'm not saying it's not over either. I think both are good choices, Wes. They have Past in Flames or another Wish. It's probably Jover. If not, we might be able to fight through some stuff. 2 damage to Yawgmoth. I braid him. They're trying to flip Ral and then use another 2 damage on it. May you lose all your coin flips. Wins the flip. Chooses not to use the ability. And they have Past in Flames. Maybe they lose 11 flips. Who knows? Maybe they time out. Goes to 9. That's only 9 more flips. They're probably gonna Brotherhood's End at some point. Yeah, my opponent did not lose a lot of flips. How doing, Z? Alright, holding a lot of priority. Casting a lot of spells. Sad that we paired in the Storm for a trophy match. Other than that, pretty well. Lost the flip. Eat more. Okay. 7 more. Won the flip. I'm disgusted. Wouldn't it be good to play Miracles? You don't really have the mana to cast any impactful Miracles. You're also not in the colors of good Miracles like Terminus. I guess you could be. Mono White Lantern. You have Entreat the Angels and Terminus. It flipped. I've died. GG's. Storm seems tough. Well, this deck seemed pretty good if you could dodge Storm, though. I did like the build up the Birthing Rituals. I just think Birthing Rituals like so slow and mopey. It's a grindy value engine card, but I don't know if that's what you want to be doing right now. I feel like the format is very fast.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.